So it seems like there is a war between Bybit and Pi Network because the CEO of Bybit called Pi Network a scam. And this raised a lot of questions amongst Pi Network investors or holders. Remember, Pi Network has millions and millions of holders. So when a Bybit CEO comes up and calls Pi Network a cryptocurrency scam, it raised a lot of concerns. Look, this guy right here on your screen is called Ben Zhou, and he is the CEO of Bybit. He called Pi Network a scam. Let's look at his tweet and what he mentioned. When you look at the end of his tweet at point 4, he says, "Yes, I still think that you are a scam, and no, Bybit will not list the scam." So the CEO of Bybit calls Pi Network a scam. I've been also a little bit skeptical on what has been coming up around Pi Network. Of course, you look at particular details and you're like, okay, yes, I would want to believe in Pi, but should I? Isn't this that has happened enough to show me that there is something that I should be skeptical of? Because when you look at Pi and its fundamentals and what it has come here to do, there are really a lot of questions. Look at this tweet. So it seems like there is a Twitter or X handle that came up with allegations that actually Bybit had asked KYB documents from Pi Network, and then Pi Network, I think they did not provide them, but it looks like it was information coming from an official Pi Network Twitter handle, because there are so many Twitter handles or X handles that are actually representing Pi, but they are actually not official, simply node validators or Pi influencers or Pi holders or people who are simply excited about Pi. So they can actually tweet anything, say anything, and if you're not really inquisitive enough, you will think that maybe it is coming from the official Pi team. So Ben Zhou claims that actually there is an official police warning from the Chinese government that warned people against Pi Network and called it a scam. Actually, according to the Chinese police, they said that Pi Network was targeting elderly and trying to put them at risk to lose their pension. So basically selling data from KYC and selling them to hackers or black markets or whatsoever, or marketing companies, so that they can target the elderly and take off their pension money or have a way to, get into their pension money. So that's what Mr. Ben, the CEO of Bybit, is trying to say, that actually Pi Network, according to the Chinese police, they were targeting elderly money, and to him, he feels that this is highly skeptical, and I think Mr. Ben does not believe in Pi, and he thinks it is a complete scam. I think I should be reading his own tweet so that we can really verify every statement that I'm saying right here. Here is an official police warning from Pi, from Chinese police back in 2023, warning to the public that it is a scam targeted towards elderly folks. Puts a link which links their personal data and loss of their pension. There are multiple other reports out there questioning the project's legitimacy. So basically, the police in Chinese is actually against Pi, and it thinks Pi Network is a scam. Now, of this, there is an account here, right here in the comment section. Actually, Pi to Team, it's called Pi to Team, and they are refuting the CEO statement, saying that the statement from the police cannot actually prove that Pi Network is a scam. It should either be from a regulatory authority or actually an authority that is responsible for finance and and I think something to do with the trade, but it cannot be police. Police can put up anything according to claims or what it thinks, because for it is there to keep law and order. So when it thinks that maybe something is a little bit off or unique or whatsoever, it simply puts up a warning. But if it was a regulatory service or organization, they would have been like, okay, let's think twice about Pi Network. So this account also says that actually China also restricts regulations on cryptocurrencies, and they have ever banned Binance and Ethereum and also Bitcoin in the past. Is it true? China has ever banned Bitcoin and Ethereum and also Binance operations in their country. It is really something to think about. So they say that the police warning does not actually stand valid, and if it was also maybe from a court or judicial authority, it would have made a sense. But simply a statement from the police does not actually guarantee that Pi Network is then a scam. He also says, if Pi were truly a scam, why hasn't there been an official ban or a legal case against it in China? Okay, I'm also seeing here the allegations that Pi Network leaked personal data is also false. It is in the early stages. Pi's KYC process used a third-party service, Yoti, which only verified passports or driver's license. It did not require national ID cards, residence booklets, or other local identification documents. Okay, whatsoever. Okay. So Mr. Ben actually tagged Pi Network a scam. What does this mean for all Pi holders and also people who are so much excited about Pi? We've had several warnings from various authorities, and of course, if an authority or police comes out with a warning, it is really something to look into, because that's where everything starts from. For us who have been into this business of fighting scams and fraud, it is really important that when an authority or police puts out a statement, you should really look into it and look for its validity. And I think I'm going to come back here with another video to discuss the police warning, the police of China, and how it warned Pi Network, and the points it raised, if they are actually valid or not valid, if it is really worth to think about it, or if it is not really worth to think about it. Somebody also is posting here asking the CEO of Bybit why they actually listed Hamster Combat token, which scammed around 300 million people. Of course, it was not really 300 million people. It was just a few millions of people, because all people that actually played did not even know why they were playing. They did not know what they were playing. So most of them did not even follow it up. It was only a few people that were into the crypto already that followed up to understand Hamster and all that. So they really didn't scam all the 300 million people, but they scammed a few millions of people. And they didn't really scam, but I think they turned them down because, most people did not even invest in Hamster, any single coin. But Hamster turned down everybody that minded, because people thought it would be the next SHIB and whatsoever. But I always tell people, there's nothing like the next Bitcoin. There's nothing like the next SHIB. There's nothing like the next Cardano. It is simply at that. And if anything comes up calling itself the next this and the next what, that is completely a scam. I've never seen the next this. But Hamster Combat token put itself in position that people started to compare it with the SHIB because of the numbers, and it turned out to be completely wrong, completely to zero. So crypto is a little bit hectic. So people, Hamster made millions of dollars and gave people mere pennies, and you kept your mouth shut. But here, it's different. Okay. I think this comment has a point. They are really making a statement. But I also think that if they made a mistake in the past, they shouldn't be making it with Pi if they feel uncomfortable with Pi. So simply because you're holding Pi and they are putting out a warning and they do not trust Pi, you're not going to use their past experiences to tag them onto what they can prevent in the future. So hold trends saying that, you know what, because they listed Hamster Combat token and it turned out to be a scam, they should also list Pi if it turns out to be a scam. That should be the way to go. That's not the right reasoning. And such kind of comments are misleading, and I don't think they should be trusted. It is completely misleading. It is completely insane to say somebody who made a mistake that why don't you make a mistake even now, so that what? So that you confirm it? Because we are all working to make everything clear and stable and amazing. We grow every single day. The mistakes we do now, we don't want to do them the next day. So you saying that Bybit should actually list Pi coin that it doesn't trust because it listed Hamster Combat token last year, it is completely insane. It is completely insane. Somebody also here is saying, I'm sure China has considered scam and illegal many things. Many other things, including crypto, Twitter, etc. And I'm sure there are thousands of coins listed on Bybit which are scam too. Not sure why you blind eye on them tagging Pi network. I think the CEO of Bybit simply came up with Bybit with Pi network tweet, because it raised concern. There was an allegation from an ex-handle that said stuff that were regarded false by the CEO of Bybit. So he came out to actually clarify and give his opinions. And when you look at Pi network, it also consists of millions of people who have been mining it for several years, who believe in it. So when it turns out to be a scam, it breaks a lot of people's hearts. There are so many memes that are scams. Of course, I do not believe in memes that are scams and shit coins, but I think most of the things are really games, and you know, there is a lot of games and propaganda in crypto. There is a lot of propaganda in crypto. Somebody here is commented. And he said, look at this clone calling Pi a scam. Wow. Now, there's something people need to understand. Bybit is a platform that enables scammers to onboard and exploit its users. In fact, Bybit itself is full of fraudulent activities. You need to be cautious. Here are screenshots I'm sharing with you all. People have been complaining about Bybit's P2P issues, and to this day the platform has yet to resolve them. Their security is non-existent, minus hundreds. They cannot even protect your assets. Be careful using Bybit. As for me, I'm deleting my account today because of this. I'm done. Get out. We don't need you. Your platform supports scammers, and that makes you scammers to ruin people's lives with this nonsense. If anyone wants proof, go to tweet. Just go on Twitter and search Bybit official P2P case. You'll find thousands of cases where people have been scammed on Bybit. I think this comment is a little bit ridiculous, and it's just emotional. Of course, this is a war of words. It is a war of words, and who says so many things will be able to crucify the other. But I think those problems have also been happening with Binance in the past. Binance P2P has also been having a lot of problems. You send in your money, then the person you're trying to buy from or sell from, whatsoever you're selling or buying, does not come back, goes out with your money. And it took years for Binance to create solution for that. So many people lost their money in that kind of transactions at P2P, at Binance, but it took time for them to fix it. It happened a lot. Of course, Binance right now is the biggest cryptocurrency, is the biggest centralized cryptocurrency exchange, but it also had issues. I think they've just solved it like a year ago, where when you are holding money in, you do not simply just withdraw it in just, I think it takes time for you to withdraw that money, so that any complaint that can come along, your money is actually withheld. There's something like that, whether this person confirms or the other person confirms, something like that. You first confirm. It's a lot of process, but I think even Binance had P2P problems. So questions regarding P2P and tagging it to Bybit, just Bybit, which is not even big to the extent of Binance, is really not worth it. And you telling everybody to go and delete their accounts on Bybit right away, I think it's just too much emotions, trying to respond to a tweet and win the argument. But in the end of the day, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't at all, because P2P problems have been everywhere, and it's a matter of trustworthy transparency amongst we people, not even the exchange, but amongst we people. So it doesn't really, I don't really think this is there's somebody here also saying I've only seen scam accounts promote this token, mostly anonymous with AI generated profile pictures. Confirmed to me it was a scam. Of course, there are so many people who can come up and tag themselves, especially like on Twitter. Twitter doesn't really provide a lot of information on people's identity, and it is really hard to tell which one is legit, which one is fake, which one is just anonymous and all that. But I think Pi has been in existence for quite some good time, something like 3 years down the road. And so many people have become devotees for Pi Network, leave alone understanding the technology, the mission, the vision, the white paper, the capacity of the project. Most people have turned out to be devotees of the project. I think the mining process, where people see their numbers increase, turns out to be a devoting experience. I think so many projects have really identified it, that when you start giving people your coins and they keep seeing it accumulate, it kind of makes them devotee, it kind of makes them stuck right there. And the more they are stuck, the more they believe in, even blindly. And I think that's what Pi Network has done. And so many people simply believe in Pi, not because it is actually legit, but because they've been mining it for quite some good time. They've been seeing its logo everywhere. They've been seeing update over an update over an update, and they cannot actually think it can come up to a day where Pi Network is not delivering. And so right now, when you come up and say, but I don't understand this about Pi, somebody would be like, look at this one. You've not done this, you've not done this. What do you know about Pi? Because they've been actually holding it for quite some good time. And you can really relate. You can try to relate, because that's how humans we are made. That's how we react. That's how we operate. That's us. That's human, you know. And I can really understand what Pi Network people are going through. I'm going to be making several videos regarding Pi Network, so that we can all understand what is behind Pi. Is it going to have a bright future? Is it going to scam its investors? Is it simply a shit token, a trial and error project? Actually, there's something that they call trial and error. There are so many projects that come with amazing visions, amazing missions, but the capacity to perform is zero. So they are simply trying out to see, can they be accepted? You know, if I do this, can people believe in it? So at the end of the day, they end up scamming people and everything happens. So it is really a question of understanding Pi without any emotions, and try to educate ourselves regarding decentralized cryptos. Personally, I have a problems with cryptocurrencies that have MLM structures. Of course, even if not MLM, you look at Pi that it used the referral system. Personally, I've not seen cryptocurrencies that have used referrals, invite this, then you will earn this, that have succeeded. Previously, I was part of Platinum Coin, and it also did that kind of thing, invite, but for it was actually totally MLM. But when you look at Pi, it is just referrals, but you also benefit from referrals just like you do with MLM. And I think crypto, the technology, the believability, the science of money, the fundamental of decentralized finance does not operate with referrals and MLM. Whenever you bring referral system and inviting people MLM, you will earn this after inviting this person. It kills the entire idea. I don't know if you're getting this point, but that's the truth. I've been in crypto since ever 2019, seriously doing videos and making research. I'm a writer on my own website. I've done a lot of research, and I think the invite and earn this in crypto, it doesn't work. And whenever I see any project coming up with that kind of strategy, I'm like, why? What? This might be a scam. My name is Daniel, and we are going to continue the discussion right here on YouTube. Do hit the subscribe button if you find these videos amazing and value additional.